That's how the world they work. Make una travel small, learn sense, carry that sense. Can't help what people them for Cameroon. Educate them. Information is power. Now, talking about information, how many of una Anglophones, una don't ever see some information where it be important for help other Anglophones? Una take that information, una share them to the Anglophones. How many of you people do that? Me, I know this because since I start doing this activism, every time when ministers or minister office, they publish any official document, they publish them in both English and French. Ma tell una, we una no know. But now the difficulty, I say, waiting. The Anglophones, they need to get that information. Or if they get across that information, they go get now one way they be written, it be written in French. Why is that? Ma explain that for una. Now because we Anglophones, we selfish with knowledge. And we Anglophones, as soon as we get small information, we hide them from our brother. When we know something, we hide them because knowledge is power. We want to be powerful. We don't want to make our brother grow. That is the reality. Whether the exam results or concours don't come out, to American lottery don't come out, you know how to apply for American lottery, how to apply for Cameroon passport, how to go about getting Cameroon identity card. All of these things that me, when I get that small knowledge, I don't go from my website countrypeople.com. I broadcast them for there. I do live broadcast. I write the instructions. Go now for this link. Now how much it costs. Now for this office you need for go. Because when I do them one time, I learn that knowledge. I decide to share the knowledge with my people. That make them too. They know how to do them. They grow in the process. But for we black people, for we Anglophones, them when we know small thing, we hide them. Imagine say communicate it come out from a ministerial office where they talk about maybe concours don't come out. They write that same communique now both in English and French. But now when they share the one way it go in French, Francophones, they don't already get a network. They get their journalists, they get their activists, they get their communities, the way they go take that information now will it be important to them. They share them into their WhatsApp group them. All man, it knows say concours don't come out. All man for Francophones, they know say this information they out there. But we for Anglophones them now, the same information don't come out. It they too in English. But we take them now. When that information it reach you, it enter your phone. You no go ever share and make your other Anglophone it gets more sense. Make it understand say opportunity don't come out. You keep them to yourself because you want make not only you and your family members the benefit from that information. Now the wickedness, the division, and the disunity and the infighting of the Anglophones, I don't tell una where it make and we no fit ever grow. And then before una one time the day for the exam, the day for the concours, the day where opportunity arise, now only Francophones. Now only Francophones, they don't pass. Now say they write concours. For that concours, they take about 67 people them. Out of that 67 people them, 5 now Anglophones, 60 something now Francophones. Would I can't complain about marginalization. But time where when I be get that information, say some concours they happen. Imagine say that concours come out now. And that concours come out, they say 500 people they write the exam. Out of that 500 people the way they write that concours, 200 now Anglophones, 300 now Francophones. Imagine, you think say they go select only 6 or 7 out of 60 something, even if it's bad now how. The problem now say, even if you go look at the number of the people the way they go write the concours, what number first small. It first small. One of the reasons why it is small now because we hide information from other people because no want other people for grow, for survive. We don't want it. If Anglophone man learns some small sense, he'll learn how to apply for American lottery. He'll learn how to make ID card. Now top secret. He hide them. And then someone they ask you, you get to pay. You get to pay. They say, person, imagine say you want to make passport. It talks they can open file, 10,000. Make it help you for make passport. What nonsense. The information is free. I don't write about that thing. Post them for my website for free of charge. That's how we need to develop that mentality for help each other. If you don't go some side, you don't do something, it means that wait, you've been at the expert at that thing. Translate that information, okay? Impart that knowledge to other people that make them to the benefit from your knowledge. Help them. Help your country people them. Make them to they learn small sense. You don't go Europe, fine. You there America, good. That sense where you go learn them. No take them as an opportunity for can bamboozle your people, them for can lie and fool them, for can take advantage of your villagers. Them no. Instead, use that opportunity for educate your people. Them no come now, come for village, can they work at the high like one cup Gary, they work at the top with that fake American accent. When I go Dubai, when an Arab country, rich enough for Dubai for like 6-7 months, they do cleaning job, cleaning toilets. That's what you do in Dubai. They work for chantier. They do odd jobs for Dubai. After when I don't do it for 6 months, you manage gather some 300,000. You pay flight, you go for your village. You go for there, you reach, they talk with American accent. You don't know pidgin anymore. You stop taxi, you talk saying, how much is it to go to Molaiko? Moliko for corner day, it don't turn to Molaiko. You see what's wrong with us? You see, with that kind of mentality, how can a people grow? You don't go learn small sense. For instance, can help your community to make them grow, make them learn that same sense, make them reach your own level, maybe even pass your level. No, you want press them. Because the only way for you to feel important, the only way for you to feel so you be on top, now if you put everyone else under you. Now the mentality that way will get them. And then now, even someone they talk to this, so they don't, the minister don't produce document. Why is it only in French? When they talk that nonsense because the English version, you know, they get traction, you know, they get circulation because the English version is available. But who's on our own network of Anglophone journalists? Who's on our own network of Anglophone activists for carry that information now broadcast them to Una? Share and make it enter inside all Jangi houses for Anglophones. Inside Mendankwe, Njangi house. Inside the Balikumba, Njangi house. Inside the Bayangi, Njangi house. Inside the Bakosi 1, Bakwere 1, Balondo 1, Baluwe 1. Enter inside the Bangwa. Usa una networks a day for make sure that information it disseminate, it go reach every single Anglophones. You don't have it, and you haven't set up the network because of una selfishness. If Anglophone knows something, now top secret. Top secret. You only want benefit. You want. From that information we learn up. And then when I can begin complain, say, why that communicate? Why Minister Paul Atanganji, when an Anglophone Bamenda man, he go write communicate from territorial administration, put that out there. When I can ask me, say, why English version not there? English version day, a day. Now say, we never share them, we Anglophones them. Journalists, on what do they call them again? Activists and the rest. We not share the information. We learn the information, we keep them like top secret. That is your problem. And then when I want blame Francophones, say why they write them only in French. They did not write it only in French. They write them for English. They put them out there. But you people are not doing the diligent work for share that information amongst themselves. When I see, I don't give an example for America, the African Americans, which way they don't do, forget their equal rights. Now incremental rights every year, every decade, every few years, they achieve small things, they put them for back, they continue to fight. They don't create networks of communication amongst themselves. They don't create their own Jangi houses them. Everything will come out. They get people the way they work from community to community. They do community development and community sensitization and all of those things. President Barack Obama, it been a community organizer. It been a job. For now, which state it come up with it now? I don't forget the name of the state. Who's away? Barack Obama. It been a senator for around Chicago day. Barack Obama, time when he come out, he finish university, he start work now as a community organizer. It means the organized community, organize small projects them for people them. How, for example, for America, in order for make the black African Americans, that population, to get impact and influence, they organize themselves. They start to teach people them how to vote. Start to teach people them the importance of their vote. You go from house to house, knock on their door. They ask you, say, Mommy, you don't register for vote. Mommy say no. Tell you, say, Mommy, come, she don't for down. Now so they register for vote. Now so you get to take your ID card. You get ID card. No, no worry. You get driving license. No, no worry. Okay. Now so they apply for the driving license. Now so they apply for the ID card. Once you get the ID card, then now this form where you need for fill them. When you don't fill that form, you get to go now for this office, go deposit them. Come on for that office now, you get to do this, and then now you go get the registration for vote. And then the day for vote, Mommy, you get transport for go vote. No, we can't carry you for house. help you for go vote. That is how the African Americans, they surpass the systemic injustice for make their vote count. After 400 years from slaves to the emancipation of slaves to the voting rights to electing an African American into Congress. That is the process. No be bonbon, no be biscuit, na hard work. No be miracle, no be God, na hard work. They literally get community organizers where they don't organize themselves. They go from door to door educating the people the importance of their vote. They educate them. They teach them the basics. This is how you register. This is how you vote. This is what you do. This is the power you have. And from that power, this is what you can achieve. And every time when they achieve something, even that some small thing, the community organizes them. They come back to that community, can sensitize the population what they have achieved, and then continue to beg the community for their support. Even at donations, people, the way they get money, they donate to the community advisors for help them pay their salaries, pay their transportation, pay their equipment when they need that. They need motor, they need transport, they need this. Yes. So when they work now, voluntary work, they volunteer for go do the community advisor, community organizer work. They set up community teams. This person get this district, this person get this block, this person get this one. After school, they organize basketball competitions. They organize football. When I bear with me. Yeah, they organize football, they organize this and that. And then at the end of that football tournament or basketball competition or baseball or whatever, they sit the small picking them on the ground. Now youth, they go play. 17 years old, 19, 20 years old. And then they educate them. Only 5 minutes as to say, now, well done for this football competition. When I don't play, when I don't win. Now, when I win, when I there for year, when I no say, when I voting age, now which age? They don't know them. When you did 16 years old, 17 years old, the last thing when you worry about now election. You don't care who be president. You don't care who be senator. Okay? Now they start to take those opportunities they now for impact knowledge. Tell them, say, listen, from the age of 18, you fit decide who be prime minister for this country or president. You fit decide who be una senator. Right? Waiting being at the most important thing where you want them for this country. When I go hear the pikin, they go start talk. They say, oh, my mommy, they always complain the price of petrol. My mommy, they complain the price of our education, living cost, the cost of this, the cost of this. So now they ask the pikin the question, oh, if you become senator, if you become parliamentarian, wait till you go change them for Chicago. Wait till you go change them for your community. So when you thought, oh, I go improve this tennis court, this basketball court, this football pitch, we go build on the community projects for make sure so the picking the game, we have to go play for summer holidays then, we go organize holiday classes then, for make sure so picking the way they struggle for school, we go give them free tuition and free lectures to make sure so they pass their GED and the exams them so that they can get college, they go get scholarship and they go excel, they go progress. All of those ideas, they take them from those picking them. And then now they tell that picking and say, listen, you can be the next senator. You can be the next person. Now, how do we do that? We all have to register to vote. So next week, when we come back, we can play this same basketball, make all man come with the driving license. Make all man come with the ID card. Because when we come next week, by the time that pikin one come next week, they don't set up computers, them 5 or 10 computers, them connect them to internet. Then now all that pikin now they can't queue up. Before when I want to start the football or the basketball, they say you come and register for your election for vote. Any pikin we don't reach the age of vote, 18 or 19 years old, they can't register. They show them how to register. They show them. You can't register. Spend 5 or 6 minutes today. You register. You want to register for Medicaid or you want to register now for Obamacare. They show you how to register. They show you. They don't provide you with free computer, free internet connection, and person wait there for them when an expert. They go show you within 5 minutes. They don't register you for vote. Within 2-3 weeks, your voting registration it arrive for your address. It don't land. Now you be legal for register for vote. Now, by the time when election time will roll over, the same team they go now into the communities again, community organizers them. They start now to sensitize the people them on the importance of go vote. For register for vote is not enough. You get to come out house that day. Go queue up for 3 hours, for 13 hours for vote. It's important. They make sure that people they know the importance of that vote. And now why that when they go make them now say on the day of the vote, They make sure say na public holiday. They make all the mommy they understand say they go them go drive the pikin them go for that ballot box, go vote. Because if you leave them 18-year-old, 19-year-old, it will come and go in for a girlfriend in the house. Even yesterday they play some basketball for some side, it will go in for the basketball. It no go vote. That one no concern you. It no be priority. You understand? But as a community organizers, them you cannot afford for that pikin not for vote. So what will you do? You go put petrol for your motor. You go round and round. Say any person will not get transport for go vote on this day. They don't give you their names and their address and the list. You tell them say for 5 o'clock when I assemble for this basketball court, we go provide free bus service. The bus will just come pack 30 people enter inside bam one time. It drive them go for polling station, go drop them off, come back, can carry the rest. And then as they come back, they can't drop the other ones, then pick up another one. They don't organize themselves. They organize themselves. They make sure say their vote count. They make sure say they create an impact. And that's why they were able to go from slaves to emancipate themselves to gaining voting rights and all those things. Then when I go read about the bus boycott for Alabama, for America, Martin Luther. When I read about this woman, where be denied for go sit at the back of the bus. What be that woman name again? Rosa Parks. When I go read about it, when they be boycott buses, because at that time black people they never even be allowed for sit down on top bus. That woman Rosa Parks, if they come in for work, it don't tire. It don't tire. If she don't down for bus, white man enter. The white man they expect me Rosa Parks book up the chair. Rosa Parks saying a lie. I pay exactly the same amount of money for enter this bus as you. Rosa Parks denied for give up that seat. As a result of that, they arrest you and all of that madness. So now all African Americans now for the whole of America they decide say they no go enter no bus, no public bus. They go rather work on foot. And if they no work on foot, they know they go work. Better they die hungry for their house, but they no go enter bus. And because they be united in that protest, all African Americans them. No, not just one, no, not just this one community. That thing happened now for Rosa Parks, for that one for Alabama. Who's that way be day? Only for Alabama. But the whole United States, it take up that challenge. They will need to enter bus. As a result of that, the bus company go bankrupt. All the bus companies them, because the majority of the revenue it will come now from the black African American passengers them, where they repay every day. You repay your $1 for enter bus. Now all them stop, they need to pay. Now, in order for help the bus boycott for succeed, other African Americans, the way they will get small money, where they will get private motor them, they put their cars out there for help the African Americans them, transport them, for go do shopping, for go hospital, for go to work, free of charge. Now for help the cause, for help, for make sure say make the bus boycott, it give maximum impact. So that made the state, it feel their wealth. As a result, by the end of that school boycott, now police they enter for street, start they beat the African Americans the way they work on foot, where they deny for enter bus, beat them, brutalize them, say they must go pay that money for enter bus. Despite how many people they beat them, despite how many people they kill them, the African Americans they deny, say until they get that right for climb enter on top bus. They need to enter that bus until they get the full privilege them for enter that bus and sit wherever you want to sit. They need to enter that bus. In the end, despite all the brutality, killings, where they kill African Americans and all of that, guess what? They succumb to it because the companies were going bankrupt. They accept. They say no. Rather than for go bankrupt, we would rather give them that right. So as a result of that, Rosa Parks, where he denied for give up his seat. As a result of that, all African Americans now they get the right for enter bus and she don't wherever they want for she don't. That right, it was hard fought and won by the African Americans because they protested and they worked together. They protested as a team. They win that right. When I understand now, they win that right. So that is it. So when I go down for that, so now they take that one as small victory. Small victory where for you it be minute. Now nothing. But now massive victory for the African Americans now. And it also tell them say when they work together, when they stand united, they will achieve whatever they want to achieve. That's what they learn from that lesson. And they continue now, they march, they go on, they fight for other rights, they fight for other rights, they fight for other rights, they get their voting rights act passed by Congress, They get this right, and all those rights the way they don't get them today. Where when the Africans, they come off Africa now, go to enjoy life in America. African Americans had to die to get those rights. That is the truth. They had to die. They kill them because of the protest. Now America, that land of the free, oh, now land of the free that. I beg myself, ma go me. We don't to it too small. I go me house. I be get destination. No mind how I can't show for you. And they talk like man we no get destination. I get destination. I get where I go. Yes.
Hail, hail, hail the Kumkumasa. We the Cameroonians we pledge our loyalty. Kumkumasa, Kumkumasa. You shall free our country from terror. And your blessing shall be like the stars above. The Most High God shall be your guide.